If people can just look at our qualifications, our skills, what we bring to the table, and let that be the guide, there will be a lot more people of color, a lot more women leading in these organizations.
I am the daughter of educators. I grew up watching how students responded to my parents when they saw them. And so it was just very clear to me the impact that educators have on the lives of others.
When we talk about female leaders of color, it instills a sense of pride. Of course, I am ecstatic. I am so happy and thrilled that women are given opportunities to shine, to share, to lead, and to also take all of their value-added perspectives and transform institutions. That is pretty exciting.
Thank you for giving us your best.
I'm standing on the shoulders of some amazing people who have gone before me as interim superintendents that were African American. So coming in, the one thing that I felt really comfortable and confident in is that I love this community and I am Tulsa. I just made the decision to just be my authentic self in this moment.
Because others have poured into me. For instance, my auntie, Willie Mae Wright, would say, walk in the room with confidence as if you belong. Once you're seated at the table, you learn from, but do not shut a door. Ensure someone else can walk in behind you. And so with that message, then I knew it was important for me to govern myself.
Growing up in Oklahoma City public schools, I was bused. And so I went to a different school every single year until middle school, because of the busing laws. My parents had lived in the same house for 52 years. They never moved. I never, until 6th grade, was able to be a part of a community. And so when I was trying to answer who I wanted to be when I grew up, it was I wanted to be able to create community for kids who didn't have it, because I didn't have it. Education became my vehicle to help build the community. And then, as the Lord would have it, Millwood opened up, and I'm in my 12th year of building community here at Millwood.
Leaning on others as well, I would call Dr. Robinson and just say, talk to me, let's talk through it, and what does this mean? And I would get encouragement, and she was like, you got this. And so Cecilia was awesome from throughout the entire process. And so super appreciative of her. When Dr. Polk was then named, she and I connected automatically, and we're both just continuously learning from each other, sharing ideas, we keep in touch. And so I'm just grateful for those women who are holding it down.
Here we go, find your seat. One of the things we talked about was being African American and an educator, and what that challenge has been. The biggest challenge I see, in all due respect, is that we still have to talk about it.
I had the great fortune of taking over for another Black woman. The other states that I worked in, it wasn't uncommon to have leadership of color. But in Oklahoma, it was an anomaly. I will say, as a Black woman, when I am at Millwood, none of that matters. None of that matters. I love that my kids get to see that I'm a leader in this role. That's more important to me, how these kids see me, than how the state of Oklahoma sees me or the nation sees me.
Just being an African American woman, I know that we show up in a very amazingly strong way, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud to be able to say that there were those who went before me that chartered this path, and I'm just able to walk down a trail that they already have some footprints, but just proud that I'm the first African American female superintendent of Tulsa Public Schools, honored to serve.
I had the great benefit of attending a college that was led by a Black woman, and so to the point that representation matters, it never occurred to me that a Black woman could not be the president of a university, because I saw it. And so for me, it's something that I have lived, and so I know that matters. I think it speaks to the caliber of people in Oklahoma. None of us woke up in the positions that we're in today. It's been a journey for me of 32 years.
Educational opportunities are alive and well in Oklahoma, and that the desire to receive A high quality education has continued to increase. I know I love what I do, and when you are authentic and sincere in your efforts, the work is easy.
No matter how small or great, give back to the community, because even the greatest tree started out as a small seed. So plant yourself and allow it to grow, but don't forget your community. And so when you have that type of affirmation on a continuous basis, and those are the thoughts that run in my head, good times or bad, I know that this journey I'm on isn't for me. It's for someone else to come and say, if Jamie can do it, I can do it. And so that's empowering for me.